These people are just like so old. It's so obvious that they have completely no ability to understand. Like, she is pegged this, she's just decided that this person is gender fluid. Oh, be a woman, be a man, like change it every day if you feel like it. I saw this crazy video. I don't know if you all have seen this crazy video, but I saw this crazy video of a cisgender woman, a quote unquote natural woman, being harassed in the bathroom by another cisgender woman for looking like really like gender nonconforming, I guess. She was just inappropriately, unacceptably gender nonconforming. And this lady decided to take an issue and harass her. And we're going to watch it. We're going to take a little bit of a moment here to see what occurred in this interaction, okay? This text on the screen says, "I knew she was talking about me, so I started recording. Today, a woman thought I was trans and harassed me for using the bathroom. Trying to mentally prepare myself before leaving the stall, knowing that she was going to approach me. She's venting about trans people and people's gender identities." So at this point, this cis woman is within the stall. She has pulled out her phone, and right now she's recording audio as she prepares to leave the stall. Something about being confused in there.
Because it's school now teaching that nonsense, not allowed. If this is a big thing right now, get it to the family.
This is a good thing right now? Question mark.
And get them in there. This is not allowed.
This is not allowed, or something like that is what she just said.
I want to pee in front with my room. I would come out if I were you. Huh?
It's really indistinct at this. "I want to pee in private with my women," she says. Okay, yeah, like it's not very distinct to me through the headphones. Oh, she said, "I wouldn't come out if I were you." Really? The person in the stall says, "I will come out if I will." She didn't understand what she was saying. "I wouldn't come out if I were you," is apparently what she was saying there. She wants to pee in private, but she's waiting outside while someone else does. She's leaving the stall now.
Boy. It's a boy. It's a child.
It's a boy. It's a child. First of all, using it's, if you want people to use it's, like I do, that's fine. But if you impose that on someone, it's very fucked up. And the way that she spits the word child.
Boy. It's a boy. It's a child.
It's a child. Just going to the sink, like totally not bothering anybody, just has the phone in hand, just going to the sink.
Hi.
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 How are you?
I'm good.
Are you a man or a woman?
Why does that matter?
This person just like sidles up to the... Hi. How are you? Are you a man or a woman? Like, there are so many people in my mind that I can imagine sidling up to you all fake, being like, "How are you? Are you a man or a woman?" Like, I don't know why, but for some reason in my head, there's like, that's RGR. Like, I could just see RGR being like, "Hi, how are you?" So, like, I don't know why it sounds like an RGR thing to do.
Well, because you're in the ladies' room.
Why does that matter? Well, because you're in the ladies' room. Hold on. I'm taking it back a little bit. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you a man or a woman?
Why does that matter?
Well, because you're in the ladies' room.
Okay.
And I have gotten called out several times for being in the men's room.
Well, you're in the ladies' room, and I've been called out several times. I had to lose my horns for that one. For being in the men's room. Yeah, why was she in the men's room? Why is she using that as some sort of gotcha? I'm done with the horns for tonight. Like, she's just like, the horns couldn't deal with the sass. I was too much sass. The horns had to come straight off. She's like, I have gotten called out several times for being in the men's room. Like, what the fuck are you doing in the men's room? First of all, why do you, like, you're using the fact that you've used the men's room inappropriately to justify you now calling out a woman in the bathroom. Like, just fucking, okay, hold on.
Okay.
And you're going to be called out for whatever you're doing.
And you're going to be called out for whatever you're doing. Which, keep in mind, was her coming into the bathroom, taking a piss, and then going to wash her hands, and then getting accosted by this lady.
So what are you identifying as today?
What are you identifying as today? Well, clearly fucking I'm in the women's room, you dipshit. If this was a gender fluid person, like, what are you identifying with today? Well, clearly I identify with being in the fucking women's room, you dumb c***. Oh my God.
I don't think that's any of your business.
Okay, it's not. So you're in the ladies' room where I think I need to identify you.
I think I need to identify you. For sure.
You do not need to identify me.
Is that right? How old are you?
Doesn't matter.
Really? Okay. We'll wait for the police to come and pick you in.
Okay. Let's wait for the police to come.
Yeah, because this is not that way you play your shit. Go down on the strip and try to do it there.
Keep it, like, notice what she just said. You play your shit, go down on the strip and try to do it there. She already said it's a child. And now she's making insinuations that there's sex work happening. Like, you go down on the strip and you play it there. You do it there. She's talking about Vegas. Yeah, like, she's talking about going down, maybe not Vegas, but she's definitely talking about going down to downtown or whatever. Go work the strip. Like, she thinks she's speaking to a child. It's in Vegas. Thank you. She thinks she's speaking to a trans person who is also a child and saying, like, if you want to go do your weird sex work shit, go do that somewhere else. But if you're going to be in the women's room, you can't act like that. Like, what the fuck?
Don't do it up here. This is a suburb. Not allowed.
Not allowed.
Not allowed. Yeah, you think you're going to be a woman? It's okay. And be a man? It's okay.
These people are just, like, so old. It's so obvious that they have completely no ability to understand. Like, she is pegged this, she's just decided that this person is gender fluid. Oh, be a woman, be a man. Like, change it every day if you feel like it. What's up, Raven? Sorry.
You're going to be a woman? It's okay. And be a man? It's okay. No. Figure out your identity in your bedroom.
Figure out your identity in your bedroom. Oh, you can't see. Too bad. You're not allowed to see. This is all we're looking at anyway, is the feet. Are you trying to look at her feet?
Okay? And then project it on everybody else and we'll accept it. This is not acceptable.
Let's go get security.
Yeah.
Let's go get security. I love that.
I feel harassed. She's harassing me for being in the bathroom.
What's going on?
Well, I'm asking her what her identity is.
My girlfriend. Some full-on
Yes,
woman.
it's your girlfriend, so it's a girl.
It's your girlfriend, so it's a girl. Like, look at this, like, immediately respecting the cis man's opinion. Like, as though him saying, this is my girlfriend, would negate the fact that she's trans if she was trans. Like, I mean, yeah, Timerania, don't, like, she's just, don't get caught up on the its on that instance. Like, this is my girlfriend, like, my girlfriend has arrived. It's my girlfriend. She's arrived. You know what I'm saying? Like, that. Don't get caught up on that right now, okay? Auditory processing struggles. Yeah, it's so misogynistic. Yeah, TERFs are it's like super misogynistic. And as soon as a dude steps in, she's chill. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Step back.
Just like the immediate, hold up.
What's going on?
Well, I'm asking her what her identity is.
My girlfriend.
She's my girlfriend. Or did he say she's my girlfriend?
She is.
My girlfriend.
She's my girlfriend. He said she's my girlfriend. And then, yeah, as soon, like, but like, if the boy was a good boyfriend, he would say my girlfriend, even if the girl was trans. So, like, this person is like, I demand to know what you are. And it's like, well, he could have just said she's my girlfriend, and that could be a trans girl with a dick, and that could still be like someone you think is not supposed to be in the bathroom, but now that the cis man has vouched for her, everything's okay. TERF is guilty of sexual harassment. I agree. I do agree that this is like sexual harassment, basically. This sounds like too many mimosas while doing slots kind of drunk. Maybe she was kind of drunk. I worry about this shit happening to me when I go into public bathrooms. I'm everything but present androgynous, and sometimes I get comments about being in the wrong bathroom. Yeah, it's difficult. I cannot say it's going to be easy. I just go and use whatever bathroom I think I look like that day, and then I don't speak to anyone. And that's kind of how I get through that experience. And I've always assumed that if someone asks me, like, are you supposed to be in here? I'll be like, I'm an adult and I know what bathroom to use. Thank you very much for your assistance. And then move on with my day. But there was another thing I wanted to add to this. So the GCs, the gender criticals, they're all like, we don't want men in our bathrooms. We have to make things safer for the WAMs, for the wham. And consequently, they end up being like, usually like, don't give a fuck. Actually, on the surface, they'll say, just saw the latest video of a woman being harassed in a bathroom because her accuser assumed she was male. There are lots of gender nonconforming women, and there are even some who are desisting from trans identification. Keep kicking own goals and see how that goes down. I must add, I'm not part of a tribe. I have nothing to defend to gain from defending my side, and in fact, I'm one of those insufferable assholes who is only too happy to criticize my side and my allies. Tribes suck. Ideological Puritans suck. And Aaron Reed, of course, pointing out, you're taking your philosophy on its face value. You know, you're only saying this to prevent further backlash, because realistically, like, anti-trans lobbyist Corinna Cohn pleads with gender-critical followers to stop harassing cis women in bathrooms assuming they're trans. However, this is a direct result of a fear and hate campaign stoked by her participation, fighting for a world where trans identities are not stigmatized. TERFs consider misgendered cis women a, quote, acceptable collateral damage. This says, given the occasional fallibility of our capacity to sex others, in direct contradiction to the claim that they can always tell, arguing for same-sex spaces for females such as bathrooms, dormitories, and changing rooms means that sometimes females in those spaces will be missexed, and sometimes males in those spaces will not be perceived as such. We see the former as a regrettable cost that has to be balanced against and is nonetheless smaller than the greater harms to females. So, like, just to be totally clear, this is explicitly saying if females in the women's room, people who are assigned female, people who identify as women, females, all those clusters at the same time, if they are perceived as males sometimes, and even if they are encountering violence as a result of that sometimes, that is still a smaller harm than the general concept of cis females having to share the bathroom with transgender women. We see the latter as something that no open policy can do anything about, and which it would be illiberal to try to prevent. It would be illiberal to try to prevent males from entering the female spaces. But our saying this has no consequences for what we should say about the vast majority of cases of trans women who don't visually pass, and who therefore can be easily identified as male to nearly all other people. There was a butch TERF I saw who said that she uses the men's room because she, a cis woman, doesn't pass enough, and does it in order to not make the daintier women feel unsafe. She's cucking herself to enforce gender norms that she herself doesn't engage with. Yeah, it's just super fucked up and sad. Using the women's room, if unisex is available, I'll use it. The assertion that trans women in bathrooms is inherently harmful is so absurd and upsetting. They really do think like the idea of a penis in their general vicinity, even if it's like a woman sitting down to take a piss in the toilet, like that's some egregious harm upon them. Like they will literally, like there was a comic, I think we saw the comic last week, of like there's like a woman like looking over the stall. She's like, I just want to make sure you're not some kind of pervert. Like, yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay. I've used the women's room at places where the restrooms are single occupancy and the men's was currently in use, because at that point there's literally no reason for them to be gendered. I agree. Like if it's a single stall situation, it's there's no reason for them to be gendered. Like if you're worried about a cleanliness issue, then we should just normalize in America this thing that's been normalized in European countries such as, I've heard, France. It's normal for there to just be cleaning products within the bathroom, and you clean the bathroom cursory little swipe up and everything. Like when you're leaving, you go in the bathroom and take a piss or a shit, you just kind of like wipe things down on your way out. And if every person does that, then the bathroom never gets dirty enough to really require cleaning, except for maybe like mopping and like doing a deep clean on the toilet. Incredible. What a concept. I feel like in my Northeast area, when retail bathrooms are single stall gendered, no normal customer pays attention if they gotta go. I don't care. I'm so beyond not caring about which bathroom to use. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to all of my patrons for supporting this work that I do. I appreciate every single one of you, but I want to especially shout out Tiago Nascimento, Mersh Rolvog, Jovian F. Gaudreau, Amanda B., Heather Clarkson, Michelle Winter, R. Halverson, Athiette, Sarah A., Wellington Marcus, Nova, Mr. Atheist, Elizabeth Bartell, Suzanne Maynard, Sojo, and Bean.